What we witnessed yesterday was the capacity of a free people to embrace democracy, elect their leaders, and set the future direction of their country.
More than 1,000 observers from foreign countries have been monitoring the poll during the snap parliamentary elections. The day after the elections, they gave their preliminary conclusions about the electoral process during a press conference in Kyiv. Representatives from OSCE, NATO, and the European Parliament were attending. Some of these observers had already monitored the presidential elections. They noticed the efforts of the Central Election Commission to fix some issues encountered in the previous elections.
The Central Election Commission has notably done its best to correct several shortcomings identified during the presidential elections earlier this year, such as the registration process for IDPs or mobile workers. The rising public confidence in this institution is a well-deserved testimony of these efforts.
Nevertheless, all the observers expressed concerns over the media environment in the country.
The media environment is such an impediment, mainly because of the highly concentrated ownership of private media, in particular private TV, which reaches 70% of the population. And the monitoring shows many violations of provisions which are in the law here, and also with regard to hidden political advertisements within the news, and such practices that the monitoring effort revealed.
During another press conference the same day, observers from the Canadian mission Canadem also issued their preliminary statement for the snap parliamentary elections. Among their observations, they insisted on the topic of gender equality in Parliament, which is crucial in Canada.
There was a slight increase in the number of women who will be elected in this round. And as I cautioned, we only have about 50% of the results. But we see a very slight increase already. We hope by the end of the day it will be a little bit higher. But at the end of the day, you know, a little bit of low is still low. And we're very proud in Canada that our cabinet of our government has just under 50% women. And also, Canada has given a lot of support to Ukraine to do the same. So the mandate, of course, for Canada and part of our mission was to do an analysis of, you know, where is it at on the gender stage, and then to look at ways that can be helped.
Despite the progress that Ukraine still has to make in certain fields, observers from different international missions stressed that the country is on a very good path, especially in such a difficult context. Some of them even underlined that Ukraine could give a good example of democracy for neighboring countries. Reported by Pierre Mareczko, UATV.